Good morning potters, it's Karen from Barehead Pottery. I'm a potter up in far north Queensland in Cairns, and it feels like a hot minute since I've done a kiln opening. So as you know, I've had a bit of a problem with my trigger finger and underwent surgery 4 weeks ago now. So I haven't been on the wheel since the surgery. I've got to get on soon because I've got a course coming up in a week. We're doing raku at the local TAFE office, so yeah, I really need to get my act into gear and get it going, but it's still causing a bit of pain and a bit of swelling, but she's fixed. You can sort of see along the line there, but it is fixed. But yesterday couldn't close because of swelling, so interesting. But the finger's fixed, so that's important. That's not the pressure hand, that's just my guiding hand. But it means it's given me an opportunity to do a bit of hand building the last 2 weeks, which has been wonderful. I've really enjoyed myself. One of the subscribers, I'm sorry I've forgotten your name, I should have looked it up before I came on, but she said, well, this is your opportunity to do the hand building. And yep, I got stuck into the hand building and really loved some of the pieces I've done. So hopefully I've got my first kiln load here, but I'll probably have another one shortly because I didn't get it all in. There was so much of it, and I've got to get back on the wheel this week just to try and get ready for next week at TAFE. So that'll be interesting. I'm thinking of wearing a glove with a bit of padding on there to protect it. So I'll give that a bit of a practice. But anyway, I'm sort of rambling a bit. Let's have a look at my hand building and let's see what we've got in here. Ooh. Oh wow. I'm happy with most of this. Should I do what I'm happiest with? Or should I do with something that's really goddamn ugly? I think I'm gonna go for an in-betweener. Should have brought my book actually, that's got all my combinations, because there's so many combinations. But this is a little trinket, isn't that sweet? Celadon bloom around the outside, fire engine red underglaze, which is a spectrum, birch, root beer, and the clear is the Mako zinc free clear. It's the best clear on the market, brushable anyway, but would like to dip it, but I've seen all the trouble everyone's been having with that, so I'm happy with this clear and I'm going to stick to it. But that is just so pretty. A lot of crystals in there, isn't there? But yeah, that's nice. I'm happy with that. I like it with the Celadon blue. Alright, this is cute. Nat from Mad Magic would be really proud of me because I've used rainforest and I actually like it. It's another little trinket. Just rainforest, 3 coats. It's a Celadon from Amico, and it is beautiful. I do actually like it. I still prefer holly green, there's no question, from Spectrum. It's more emerald, more of a deeper emerald. But this looks really good on this. I really like it. It's picked up the detail beautifully. Yeah, that way, sorry. Don't mean to make you sick by twisting it so much. All right. Now, mushrooms. Got a whole heap of these, but I only got 2 in there. I did them really late because there's just so many. But isn't that the sweetest? That's actually a stake that goes into your pot plants and you put it into the pot plant up to there and this just pokes out. But yeah, I really like that. Same glazes again, fire engine red by 3, which is your Spectrum. It's got the Zahara Mako zinc free clear. That's your root beer. On here ×3, birch on the stem, and that's Aurora green, which is I think is a Mako. Everything I do by 3 except for spectrums. Underglazes I do by 3, but the spectrums I tend to do by 2. They just get too frothy. Alright, I'm going to show you. I'm going to hit you with the ugly stick now. Here's the ugly stick. You ready? I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh my god!
What a weirdo. But that's another one, that's a planter. It also goes into your plants up to here. So you've got a little gnome. I think I need to do that in just under glazes. Louisiana Bayou by 2, same there. That's Tuxedo Black by Stroke and Coat. That is the purple, speckled purple from Mako Stroke and Coat. And that's the sour apple speckle. Now I've done the gold, the Hazel gold here and on his belt. His gold, it's not really bright, and that's Sunrise from Spectrum. It looks terrible. Yeah, that's not a winner. I think the steak itself's a winner. But that's ugly. Win the ugly gnome competition anyway. Alright, I am definitely leaving my favourite for last down here. Wow. I don't have a celadon in a yellow, so I've used the Coyote Peach celadon for down here, and you can see the deep sea from Amico. It's really, you can see it, but it's not bright. But I'm not loving this at all. I'm loving this. This is Sky, also Amico celadon by 3, and transfers. I think they're from Ceramica, I think it was. But what I think I might do, I've got end of a tub of celadon bloom. That's why there were so many crystals in the trinket tray I just showed you with the mushroom. So what I might do, I might actually sieve it, get the crystals, wash the crystals out, keep the glaze, and just pop some of the celadon bloom crystals only, not the actual glazes, around here. Might sort of emulate bubbles a bit more and make the whale stand out. It's got potential. That's the back, cute. Like that little transfer there as well. Do like it, but I could like it better. So anyway, oh, this one, this is probably my favourite thing I think I've made. Maybe not. I love the rabbit, the hare. Oh. How's this for a cracker of a platter? She's just gorgeous. Oh, wow. Oh. That is magic. Really, really happy with that. That's the blue Stroke and Coat. Again, the Fire Engine Red from Spectrum ×3. That's ×2, but I think I should have done it by 3. It's a little patchy, but I don't mind at all. I think I'm going to keep this. I don't normally keep things, but I think I'm going to have to keep this. There was a lot of work that went into this as well. And yes, rainforest down here. My holly green is actually down the bottom, and I was a bit worried about it not getting enough coats on, so I went for rainforest as well. And it actually looks really, really nice. It's so glossy. And birch, I love the birch on the mushroom stems, and root beer. But funnily enough, the root beers come off the top of the, I don't know what you call it, and it's actually fallen into the line. So that's interesting. And I actually did a few little strokes of root beer just to give a bit of variation on there, but wow. That's so nice. These platters normally don't work for me. I think it's got a lot to do with the clay. But I did do a support in the back, and that's really helped. And that's ancient copper here, which is beautiful, and sky on the little buttons that I've done all the way around. But wow, that is awesome. It's big too. Oh, love it. Oh, I love it, love it. Oh. That's the top layer. I'll just take the shelf off and go to the second layer. Back in a minute. Welcome back. I don't think my mic's been working, and now it's flashing, so hopefully you can hear me. I've had a bit of a look before I came back, and I'm really, really happy with this second shelf as well. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? That's deep avocado from Coyote, and that's 3 coats. And this is English rose from Spectrum. It's underglaze, so I've just done a coat, wiped it back, and then put the Mako zinc-free glaze, clear glaze on top of it. And I think that is just absolutely divine. But that English rose, I know Nat loves it as well, but I was wondering what she was talking about when she was saying Victoria rose. And I was thinking, oh gee, I don't think I got that one. I love the English rose, but it's the English rose. But it is really a magnificent pink. It's really, really gorgeous. I love that. I didn't put cones in because I had to load under torchlight last night. And I didn't have room. Okay. Look at these little kitties. While I was recovering from my hand surgery, I bought a 3D printer. If you haven't got one, oh my gosh. I've been printing up things left, right and centre, and I've printed up these cookie cutters. They're great. And that's shallot, sunrise inside. Those are 2 times because they're Spectrum. And then I've got the root beer on the top. It's just beautiful. I love it. Really nice. Down there, come back. This one is fuzzy peach on the inside. And we have morning glory on the out. Oh no, sorry, floating turquoise. And again, the root beer on the top. Root beer by 3. The Spectrum's all by 2. But these are just so sweet, aren't they? This one is the ginger, not the peach. Ginger from Spectrum, 2 times 2. Root beer again by 3. And we've got cactus on the inside. Oh, she got a little stuck to the shelf, but I should be able to get that off. So 3 of these. I really like them. They are just so pretty. Wow. Okie dokie. Little Easter tray, because happy Easter everyone. It's Sunday today and it's Easter Sunday. My market's not till next weekend, so I've sort of missed the boat a little bit, but I had to do a little lily and a little egg tray. And that's just all the pinks from Spectrum sponged on with the clear over the top. We've got medium pink, baby pink, English rose. It's just been stamped on all over, and then the clear done on top of that. Really sweet. She's cute. Done on the charcuterie boards in this lot. That is really nice as well. That's a Celadon white back, the sky from Amico. Just ×1, wiped back. And this is spotted blue from Coyote, 3 coats. I don't know if you can see, like it is a gorgeous, gorgeous glaze. And the clay is all Chris's Mid-Fire 6, except for this. This is the SES Walkers, sorry, and a bit groggy. So good for hand building, but generally I hand build with the Chris's because I like how crisp and white. But that looks fabulous. I'm not disappointed in that at all. Alrighty. Alright, that's a bit ugly. That's a little country trinket. Tried to make it look a bit like leather, but I think you need to do it on the brown clay. And I've done it on the white clay. So that's a roller. I get some magnificent rollers from Cutters for Clay in the UK. It is over in the UK, but Anna, she does some amazing 3D things. I buy quite a bit off her. Sadly though, now that I've got a 3D printer, it's going to be less, but I've been quite loyal to her because I love her stuff. And these are actually little leather stamps, and they are fantastic. I don't know if you can see all the details there, but that's rainforest again. This one here is Weeping Plum because it doesn't burn out, and I like a cone 6. Root beer, and that's just by 1 over the details there. I'm not a fan, but I think someone will like it, especially up here in the far north. We have a lot of cattle girls and cowgirls and all that sort of stuff, mustering and the rodeos and that sort of stuff. Now this I adore. How's this for a charcuterie board? How nice! Ancient copper by 3. Here we've got, that's deep sea, but I did put a little black underglaze and wipe it back. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Ivory towel, stroke and coat by 3. Then I've got that paisley gold there, and yeah, that's lovely. Silver lining for the eyes. And these are all your stroke and coat speckles. Cottontail, My Blue Heaven, Hot Tamale, Sour Apple. I think that one's Blue Isle there. I can't, and that's, I'll have to look that one up and put it in. Can't remember what that one is, but it is a stroke and coat. I think it might be the blues. I'm not quite sure though. But I'll put it up somewhere around here anyway so you can see. But yeah, that's great. All flat as a tack. Absolutely love that. I think that'll go really well up here because, as I say, we're sort of in a bit of cowboy country up here. Cowboy, cowgirl, cow people. Woohoo! Another shelf. Back in a minute. Hello again. Loving this pause button. Gives you time to compose yourself a little. Alright, we're down to number 3 shelf. We've got another charcuterie board. This is actually a Refire, deep sea. Love the roller. I love the roller a lot. But it's a Refire because these little dots quite often don't get filled up by the glaze. And that's deep sea by 3, actually by 4, because I put another coat. But I've still got little ones on there, so I'm not thrilled about it, but oh, you can see a good one there. But it just needs to fill up with glaze. But yeah, I like it and I love the roller, but those little dots on there, they're a bit of a problem. Got to be really careful, but I will take it to the market. You never know. Oh, I love these too. Look at these little trinkets. Oh, that's so sweet. That's the ice and transfers also from Ceramica. Oh my gosh, I love that ice. Such a subtle colour. 3 coats, always do 3 coats. That's Amico. Wow, love that. Weeping Plum, your trusty pink that doesn't burn out like the others can. Same transfers. These are really sweet. I got a set of 4 on these. Mr. Fox. That one is Sky. Gorgeous. And Rainforest again. A little bit dark, but you can still see. It's very subtle. But love those two. Really happy with them. Happy with the way they turned out. Oh, I've got a gee, what are you called? Moon gazing hair? And I just did shallot on that. Just plain. As I said, it was getting late and I really wanted to get it on. So we spent the day driving down to Townsville and back in the day. So long drive, took 9 hours all up. So I wanted to get it on and cooling while I was away so I could open it. But it's only at 50 degrees now, so it's perfect. And my Bearhead logo in the vase, and that's got the sunrise by 2. Gee, it looks good on texture, doesn't it? Really like it. I just wanted to see how it would look. Printed that up on the 3D printer, but originally Anna did that for me, but I've changed the size. Anna from Cutters for Clay UK. Oh, that hurt my hand. Stretched it too far. That is amazing. I have done a little sign for my market stall with Barehead Pottery as well on it, but yeah, didn't get a chance to glaze that one. That should be in the next one. Another one I printed up on the 3D printer, and it's a jellyfish and only 1 glaze on it, and it's got 3 coats around the outside and only 2 over the pattern because it was not very deep pattern. But that's Atlantis Aqua from Coyote. I do love the Coyote glazes, but that is so crisp. Really crisp. I do love that. Lucky last on this one. This is really sweet. Now the Easter plate transfers from Ceramica again. The rubbish, quite a good size, and you put him on, but you cut close as you can around the rabbit, put it on, and you leave the paper on there. Then you get another transfer, a tissue paper, and I cut that into a circle, put it over the top, put it on, and the glaze goes over the paper here so it doesn't show. Then you peel that one off, peel this one off, and it leaves that nice and clean. It just puts a beautiful little background. I've just done that clear, the Mako Clear, zinc-free clear on that. 2 coats. I only do 2 coats of the clear, and that's perfect. Alright, up to number 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in a minute. Gosh, there's some great stuff on the floor of this. Absolutely love this. Been getting into the mushrooms like everyone. I haven't really done them before, but I really love Jane's from Shoebox Studio. Her mushrooms are just gorgeous. So, and the old poppy fields that Nat and Trace from Mud Magic and TJ's Clay Creations brought to fame with pink flux and poppy fields. Just one coat. Really like it. And then underneath we've got root beer, and I think that looks absolutely gorgeous underneath there. And Himalayan salt. I love that stuff. That's a Mako, and that's by 3, and that is amazing. Yeah, love them a lot. Thanks, Jane. Yeah, pick all these up. Okay, just to make these make sense, I love these little toast plates. I have done a couple before, and I've got pearl white root beer on the side and inlaid, and that is the Celadon Lagoon, I think it was, on that one, and wiped back. So you have the toast plate. Then you have like the little jam ones. Go with it. And then you have the little butter ones as well. And they're exactly the same, just the pearl white and the root beer. But they are really gorgeous. I've got quite a lot of those. I won't show you all of them so you don't not here all morning. Put those aside. Okay. Oh. This was supposed to be one of those platters, but yeah, slid it off the bat and it all crumpled up. Managed to save the inside part of it, and I've turned it into a incense holder. And of course that wasn't there, but I knew the glaze would stick it on, be no problem, so I just hand built a little thing to put the incense on, and now it's an incense holder. But it has got a crack, so I'm keeping this one. I need one, so yeah, I can't sell that with a crack like that on there. But yeah, so I salvaged that. Supposed to be a platter, now an incense holder. But nice. Alright, coming towards the end now. Soap dish. Oh wow, that's pretty. Wow, that is Morning Glory in the middle there and on the back. And it's crystallized. I've never seen it do that before. Don't have cones, but I think it got pretty hot on my bottom. I did it to a cone 6, but I reckon it was a hot cone 6. And Louisiana Bayou around the outside. But that is gorgeous. That is really gorgeous. I really like that. Looks like tie-dye. Yeah, happy with that. And that roller I used is from Cutters for Clay UK as well. Pretty roller. This this little one. I'd say that's a cutout from a charcuterie board. Not quite sure what that is. I have done the lace over that and pulled it back, and I can tell that's poppy fields, but I'm not sure. Looks like pink floss, although it's from Ceramic Studio. I'll have to look that up, but I'm not sure because it feels a little too glossy for that. That's quite a satin matte colour. The colours are the same, but I'll put up what that is. I'm pretty sure that's poppy fields over something up the top, but I'll find out what that is. Probably shallot. It looks like it's broken too much, but I'll pop it up and let you know what it is, just in case you want to use it. This one, oh, we've got cracks everywhere, but oh my god, what a combination. I'm going to use this all the time. Look at that. How well has that done? I've got a big crack here. I messed this a few times. I broke this open a few times, so there's cracks everywhere, you know. But I still wanted to glaze it. But oh wow, Himalayan salt by 3. That's going to be my go-to on this sort of stuff. I can't wait to do a textured mug in this, because to me that is absolutely amazing. And the roof has got that on, and they're not very deep, those, but it's really highlighted them. And up the top I put big gobs of soft red, which is the beautiful pink from Spectrum, really thick, and I did a really thick amethyst, although I think I should have done that by 2. I did it by 1, and it's still really beautiful and glossy. You can see the gloss at the top, and then it goes into the satin matte of the Himalayan salt. But oh my gosh, I love this. I can't wait to do this on other stuff. Oh, it's just so pretty. It's just picked up that detail. Oh, that's amazing. That is so beautiful. I love that. And that is it for what's in the kiln today at Barehead Pottery. So, kiln favourite. How can it not be? But I really do love that house. But it has to be this. This is probably the first time I've kept something that's perfect. And I'm not going to take it to the market. I'm keeping it for me. I'll do another one though, because I would like to see public reaction on it, see whether other people like it, and I might do that in Salad and Bloom next time, because I just love that on the trinket. And maybe I'll try Holly Green here, but I really do like the Rainforest Nat. So that is just beautiful. Well, that's it for today. Just wanted to send my love to Jane. She's going through a horrible time with her puppy, and I'm really feeling it for her. So love to you, Jane. I hope your heart's not as heavy today, but it was nice to see you smile in your last video. I really enjoyed seeing that, so there's a glimmer there. Anyway, love you, Jane. Love your potting community, and please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps the channel, really helps me. And you'll get notified if you click the bell, the black bell. You'll get notified when I put a new video up, and hopefully there'll be a few of those as my hands get better. And no doubt when Vic and I do this course at the TAFE, we might do a short or something for you there, so you get to see, or maybe even the raku process. That'd be exciting. All right, have a great day everyone. Happy Easter. See you next time. Bye.